Let me make sure my chat is working. Yay! Okay. What up, Logan? What up? Y'all know how we do. We start the reaction video. Once we get about 30 people on here, we're very close. I'm a bit organized today, y'all, so I'm happy about that. All right, let's get into it. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. I said, hey, welcome back to my channel. Somebody said they still watching it. Log off and come back, babe. Okay, finish the end. Anyway, y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Jasmine W. Y'all know I like to get right into it, but first I must let you know, if you're not following me on Instagram and TikTok, you're missing out on a lot of laughs, of course. But if you want to laugh even more, you should check out my virtual comedy show this Saturday. You do not have to be where I am to watch the show. It's an online show. It's completely, it's in person and online. It will be live in Riverside, California, but the show will be streamed online. Check the link in my bio on Instagram or TikTok, or if you're watching this later, then the tickets to the show will be down below. I know a lot of y'all probably have never even knew that I do stand up, but I am a stand-up comedian, honey, and these videos help keep me sane. So thank you. Anyway, this is the Married at First Sight reunion part 1. I'm like, babe, what are we doing and why are we doing it? We got more of these. I thought we was done. I thought this was the last episode, but no, we will be live again next week, apparently, because it's gonna get good, okay? Y'all like my little wig situation, honey? Yes. I've had this wig for 3 years, honey. Crowned by King Low on Instagram made it for me. It's at Crowned with the K by King Low. Her name's Lauren, and she made 2 of my wigs. So get into it. When you don't feel like doing them, baby, put your little wig on. Anyway, let's get into it. Okay, let's go in the order. Looking like the baby Naomi. Okay. Let's get into it though. Okay. So let's start with the Lake Show, baby. Yeah. Oh my gosh, the Lake Show. The Lake House condo was on the episode today. Okay, so I didn't have that many notes on them, just like half a page or whatever. So Vodka and Eric are still together. Vodka did move into Eric's condo, babe. It made sense, babe. We know you're moving into his condo, babe. Come on. Like, you don't own a place and he owned a place. It only made sense. Vodka, the one thing I will say, Vodka looked very pretty. Okay, her makeup was on point. I just thought she had a really nice glow to her. Her skin's looking good, honey. Like she didn't went through a detox. And she was looking quite healthy and gorgeous. Okay, Eric, and you know how Eric be looking. Y'all know how Eric look. I can't even get Eric's face down. He's like. He just as happy as a little baby calf, honey, because he just happy to be married to a young, tender thing, I guess. And yeah, I was talking to my mom during the show. I was like, Eric is 40 years old. My mom was like, Eric's only 34. I was like, oh, I forgot. He's giving me 40. Okay, I forgot he was 34. He's giving me 40. Anyway, the first thing they lied about, first of all the couples were lying. All of the couples were lying. I'm gonna just put that out there. Every couple lied, except for Brianna and Vincent. All the couples was lying. I'm just gonna put that out there, okay? Because they lied about Vodka's partying. No, baby. my partying has never been a big deal. I mean, he trusts me, and oh yeah, no, yeah, baby, yeah, no, we had a good time, yeah. Her friends are cool. I love all of her guy friends. Yeah, they're cool. They're great guys. They mean well. Shut up. Shut up. You know, vodka party too much, and you didn't like that. She wanted to sleep over her friend's house. Do you guys not think that we saw the season? We saw the season. We saw everything that happened. So you can't just come back now and lie and think that we're going to be like, oh my God, yeah, they're having such a good time being. No, you guys lied. It's the same thing when she was like, they were like, well, what about vodka's drinking? I like to have a cocktail, but it hasn't been a problem. It's never been a problem. It won't be a problem. Right, baby? It's never been a problem, right, baby? He said that you drank too much. He said that he didn't really drink, and then both of y'all was drunk because you got him drinking the way you be drinking. And he's sitting there looking like her drinking has never been a problem. That's why we call you vodka, because your drinking was apparent. Okay, it was obvious. You were drinking a lot. Both of y'all, actually, but you, seriously, you was wasted at your wedding. Honey, you had two black eyes from all the purple eyeshadow, which I don't even know why the makeup artist did that, but we already covered that. But it's like, babe, you don't just love a glass of wine, babe. Just say, you know what, I cut back on the drinking. I saw myself, and even though I don't drink a lot, it looked like I was a lush, honey, so I cut back. That's all she had to say. Anyway, it was a little alarming to me that Vodka said, yeah, we won't have kids for 2 years or so, and Eric really wants kids. She's like, it's not like we're going to have kids in 2 years or anything. I could see you saying that if you guys were on the same page when it comes to not having kids soon. I get it, like, I never wanted to just jump into having kids after getting married. I want to enjoy my time being married, but you have to be on the same page with your partner about that. Eric obviously wants kids, and he wants them soon. So why are you saying, girl? And we found out that Eric's mama had open heart surgery. Now, I kind of feel like the fact that his mom had open heart surgery is probably one of the reasons why he probably risked this process and wanted to get married and hurry up and find somebody, because he was like, man, I might lose my mom, and I want her to have grandkids, and I want to find somebody, and all of that stuff. So I think that probably fueled Eric's desire to settle down more quickly and find something more serious. Logan said, now Virginia will have the kids up there drinking. Oh my gosh. No, I don't think she's going to have the kids drinking, honey. I ain't never seen her cats drunk. I ain't never seen her cats drunk, honey. So I don't think her kids going to be drinking. But anyway, the bottom line is they're still together. They seem very happy. Vodka pretending like Eric isn't controlling and insecure and doesn't have a problem with her partying and doesn't have a problem with him not having kids right away, and her moving in wasn't a problem, even though she got her own room that she can sleep in whenever she get mad, honey. And that's just is what it is. Yeah, I think and his little brother was getting married. That's a good point. So, yeah, at the end of the day, they still together. I'm glad they're happy. Let's move on to Ryan and Clara. Or should I call them liar and lion-ass liar? Somebody said Rocky seemed a little tipsy. Okay. We did a flashback to Ryan and Clara's wedding. Okay, y'all, can we like this video? Because we should have at least like 90 likes up in here, okay? Why we gotta cheat Black women like this? Okay, can we support Black women by liking the video? Because listen, Ryan got on. First of all, when they flashed back to Ryan and Clara's wedding, did y'all notice? I didn't notice. This is my first time noticing that Ryan kissed Clara on the lips like this. Barely kissed her. Barely kissed her. Babe, I know you just met me, but can I get a pucker? Does Ryan not know how to pucker? I don't understand. He kissed like this. He tucked his lips in to kiss. Baby, you're supposed to poke your lips out. Okay? Like, what's going on? Ryan told Clara that she should, we saw this during the season, that she should control what comes out of her mouth. Honestly, now that I think about it, I don't have a huge problem with Ryan saying you got to control what comes out of your mouth, because I've had to say that before to my own to my own husband, right? Because he be blurting out stuff and I be like, babe, no, we got to have some tact. We got to have some couth. Okay, we got to think before we speak. And I've been probably told the same too by him. When it comes to comedy, my husband been like, hey, listen, you can talk about everything, but don't talk about this. So there are times where we have to tell our spouse to control the things that come out of their mouth. So I really don't have a problem with it. What I have a problem with is the fact that I have a feeling that Ryan is much more strict and controlling behind closed doors. Because Clara, as we can see, her whole personality has changed. Clara is not even the same person that she was when she started this process. I said it last week, and this week it is actually even more apparent. Clara doesn't get no love. She doesn't get an I love you. She don't get I'm in love with you. She don't get that. She don't get no sex. She don't get no nipples. She don't get no tongue. Babe, you're going to give me, babe, I can't be with you if you're not going to give me no tongue, period. I can't be with you if you're not going to give me no tongue, baby. Because, baby, you got to give me tongue somewhere. Your tongue got to come out at some point. Okay? No, baby. This is what we're not doing. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. He didn't kiss her with no tongue is what I'm talking about. He didn't kiss her with any tongue. Every time he kisses her like this. Sharkeisha said, because he uses affection as a measure of control. Ew. Disgusting. Broke nigga so dusty. Disgust me. I keep a couple hundred in the Duffy. Ryan said, couple wet wipes case Clara try to touch me. Ew. I'm funny, y'all. I don't care what y'all say. Okay. Trying to, what did I say? I don't even know what I wrote down. I said Ryan was a little bit shady. Okay. Ryan was a little bit shady to the host because the host said that he wasn't the person for Clara. I agree with the host 100%. Ryan is not the guy for Clara. This is the host's opinion anyway, Ryan. Why are you so salty? You didn't want to tell her you loved her. You didn't want to get intimate with her. You didn't think that she was ambitious enough. You didn't like her mouth. She's not religious. And you are. There's a million reasons why you guys shouldn't be together. But instead, you guys chose to settle for each other. Okay. This is the biggest lie of the night. One of the biggest lies. One of the biggest lies of the night. The host asked Clara, were you afraid of the fact that Ryan has never said that I love you? Did that scare you? And she said that fear went away as soon as I read his letter before walking down the aisle. You a damn lie, Clara. You talked about how the man wouldn't say I love you all season long. Why are you lying? We watched this season. Why are you lying? My fear about him loving me went away as soon as I read his letter. But if that's the case, why did you continue to talk about the fact that he wasn't going to say I love you? He wasn't in love with you. You were afraid that you were going to love him and he wasn't going to love you. Why are you lying like this? Oh my gosh. And then Clara's laugh every time she got caught up on a goddamn lie. She's like, just cry, girl. Oh, why my lash got messed up? See, this is why you can't do character work, child. Because your lash, you squeeze your eyelids, and your damn lash will get messed up. But anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about. If my lash doesn't get right, get it together. I'm just going to have to pull them off. Is that better? Okay, let me see. I'm mad about it. Anyway, if my oh my God, I'm just gonna take my lashes off. Fuck it. Damn it, you try to be cute. Okay? I tried to just do my brows and put on a little lash for y'all. And you know what? It said no. Okay, now I look like a squirrel. Anyway, child, Clara was laughing up a storm, honey, because take them off. Clara was laughing up the storm because she was uncomfortable, honey. Uncomfortable. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Because I was just trying to, I look like a squirrel without my lashes on, you know? Is that a squirrel or is that what squirrels do? Or is that a rabbit? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, Clara's laughs fueled, like, it just screamed insecurity. Like, period. Oh my gosh. Anyway, the host asked Ryan, do you love Clara? Yeah, I look like a chipmunk. The host asked Ryan, do you love Clara? And Ryan was like, he wanted to say, sure, so bad. He wanted to, but he's like, I think I do. Do you love Clara or not? Do you love Clara or not? Like me and my mom say, do you love Clara or not, Negro? I think I do. No, you don't. I don't think you do. I think you're just saying that. And Clara was like, really? Oh my God, you love me. Gross. This man took 7-8 months to tell you that he loved you. You done licked his balls for 120 days in a row. And he has the nerve just now to tell you that he loved you after you've been licking his balls this long. Broke niggas, Jank, Dusty, disgust me. I keep a cup. Like, oh my gosh. You know what? It's the little things that show me that Ryan loves me. Like, oh my God, he puts the toilet seat down for me and he puts gas in my car, and it's the way that he, you know, whenever the paper towel roll is out of paper towels, he'll put another paper towel roll on the thing that holds the paper towel. niggas done put gas in my car. Girl, that ain't, putting gas in your car is not love, honey. You know how many hood niggas done feel to put air in my tires? Girl, girl, you need some self-esteem. Child, putting gas in your car is mean he love you now. Okay. Watch my cat. Child. Is she on Instagram? Because men out here, Tyrese was shaving his girlfriend cootie cat. That don't mean he love her. Girl, this is what I think. The last thing too is Clara said when asked if they've consummated their marriage. I don't know, have we? Maybe we have, maybe we haven't. My jaw is sore from licking his balls. Oh my God. Girl, just tell the truth. Tell the truth. Y'all ain't done nothing. Y'all ain't done nothing. That's why y'all getting married again. He trying to pull you through the ringer, girl. I think they getting married again so that he can say, well, after we get married again, then I'm going to allow you to move up to the nipple. Child, I'm sorry. I don't think that they are getting freaky. The bar is literally down to hell, like Kelly Keys said. Child, I'm sorry. I think that they my mom said the nipple is second base. My mom said that she thinks that Ryan doesn't want to embarrass his parents, and I said, Mom, they're married. Just say, yeah, we've been intimate, like married couples do. Nobody asking y'all how many times a week y'all doing it. Nobody asking y'all if y'all wearing a condom or not. Nobody asking y'all, is he pulling out the tongue or licking your booty hole? Like Paige said in the beginning, nobody asked you if you wore lingerie. Nobody asked you if it was short or tall, if it was the length of his mustache, honey. Nobody asked you none of that. We just asked you if you consummated your marriage and are y'all working on having kids. And y'all on the show. I don't want them to cast not another couple who are afraid to talk about their sex life on the show. That should be a part of the contract. You have to tell us whether you consummated your damn marriage. Yes, the Bible is pro-sex during marriage. Between two people who married, hell. I'm sorry. I think that they're getting married again because it's something that Ryan wants to do, and it's one of the rules that he's probably made up. That's just my opinion. I don't know. But let's move on. Yeah, he wasn't. Listen, only one, Shayla, I get it. If Ryan was not raised to talk about sex, I get it. But just saying, married couples consummate their marriage. We have a very healthy, intimate relationship. I don't know, have we? I guess we'll never know. What? Just say no, yes or no. Ryan is in complete control of their marriage. Like, Oh my gosh, it's crazy. And you know, at the end of the day, Ryan and Clara will stay together. They'll probably stay together forever. Ryan is training Clara like a puppy. And it is what it is. I'm sorry, I don't believe in training your spouse. That's just me. That's just me. You know, I don't know. Anyway, let's move on to Brianna and Vincent. The thing that I wrote down at the top of my notes between, let me just say that about Ryan and Clara too. I totally agree with you, Caillou Who's. Clara will leave him at some point, but it's going to take a really long time. Yeah. I think she's going to leave him at some point. It's going to take a really long time. Yeah. And you know, Ryan is not as, he's not as desperate as like Eric, right? Like Eric will grovel and beg. He'll beg Vodka not to stay. He'll say, "Baby, I'll do whatever it takes, baby. What do you want me to do? I promise to God, I'll lick your booty hole. Whatever it is you want me to do." Ryan ain't doing that. Ryan is not doing that. Ryan's gonna be like, "It is what it is. Either you want this fine ass chocolate man or you don't." Ryan won't say he chocolate. He'll say he like dark vanilla. Ryan say he dark vanilla, child. Anyway, let's move on to Brianna and Vincent. Brianna and Vicente. French vanilla. I wrote down that Brianna and Vincent seem genuinely happy. And I love that for them. They seem genuinely happy. I know a lot of people have a lot of issues with Vicente. I like Vicente. I think he needs to work on his self-esteem. He needs to go to therapy. But do I think he's super controlling? Do I think a lot of y'all say he abusive and all types of stuff? I don't believe that about Vincent. I just think that he has low self-esteem that he needs to work on. I think Vincent looked very happy today. He looked he looked like he had a glow to me. And I think it's because LL made a good point. Brianna upgraded Vincent. She's an upgrade to him. She's a good look for him. I think he appreciates Brianna. I think he is very attracted. I think they're attracted to each other. I think they have both have things that they need to work on, and they recognize that they need to work on them. I like them together a lot. Plus, you can tell that Vicente has lost a few pounds. So he was feeling himself. He liked how he was feeling in this suit and everything. He grew his hair back. Honey, his beard was filled in nicely. And I think that he was feeling very confident. So that's what we want for Vincent. We want him to go to therapy and go to the gym so he can feel good about himself, so that he can appreciate the woman that he got or whatever. Okay. And it sounds like he really, really appreciates his wife, which I love. Did y'all know that button was buttoning? Yeah, only one Shayla. I don't know why Vincent said the gym was a big part of his life. He was lying, but it might be now, you know. Anyway, Vincent said she keeps me in line. She cooks for me. She's a good time. And I love the fact that he was giving Brianna so much praise. You know, it shows that they have really grown closer since the cameras have been away, and that's great, okay? I love that for them. Y'all, don't forget to like this video, okay? Because y'all know I like to get at 50% likes, okay? Why y'all have me here licking y'all balls and not liking my video like Clara? Y'all think I'm going to settle for this? Y'all think I'm going to stay married to y'all if y'all not liking my video? Y'all just going to have me. I'm not licking your booty hole for free. I'm sorry. I don't ask nothing. I don't ask for no donations. I don't be on here acting like Chris. I ain't trying to con y'all into nothing. Just like this video. That's all. Anyway, Brianna moved in with Vincent. Okay. And she took over the closet, honey. And I'm glad she moved in with him. Some of y'all was like, why should she have to downgrade her lifestyle? That's what's wrong with you. She's moved in with Vincent temporarily, and they're gonna buy a house and they're gonna buy a place in the Dominican. Some of y'all don't like to compromise. And that's why listen, I don't want to say nothing. Okay, I don't want to say nothing too spicy. But that's your damn problem, okay? Her moving in with that man is not a big deal. It's an apartment. It's an apartment. Come on now, it's not a house. Anyway, Vicente said, yeah, exactly, Danielle. They preparing for something bigger and better, honey. Anyway, so Vicente, it made me smile when Vincent said, I like seeing her smile. He said, I don't mind stopping by to pick up flowers for her because I just want to see her smile. And I feel like if we just took that, if every single person who was in a relationship just had that mindset, then your relationship would be a lot better. You know, if you just want to see the person that you with smile, then that's how you keep your relationship really happy and healthy. That really made me happy for them. And I loved it. I was kind of shocked when Brianna said that she was getting baby fever. I was like, girl, you trying to have a baby right now? I thought you didn't want that. But you know, she said they kept Vincent's nephew, and Vincent saw how much work it was. And Vincent probably needs to go to therapy and feel a little bit better about himself before he has kids too and stuff, and get on a routine, honey. Because we don't need the baby making him frustrated and him getting mad and leaving. We don't need him walking away from his family because he got mad because the baby called him ugly or something like that. Baby said, "Your breath stink, daddy," and he left. He leave the house and everything, child. Oh my goodness, the baby mess around and poke Vinny in the tummy, honey, and say, "Daddy, daddy fat, daddy fat," and Vincent beat and left the baby and went to the grocery store, never came back, honey. We got to work on that, Vinny. We can't let you do that. Anyway, Brianna is learning that she can't run everything, that she has to compromise. She can't be the boss. Honey, here's the thing. Brianna wanted Vincent to take a little bit more control in the bedroom, honey. Well, you got to give him a little, give him a little control outside of the bedroom, honey. The bedroom can't be the only place where he got authority. Oops. Shoot. You better let him sleep in and let him do the dishes later on when he wake up. Hell. Shoot. And finally, the little Coach Vinny session when they was working out, child, I was like, I was eating chips or something like that. I was eating kettle corn. I wasn't even paying attention to none of that. That's cute. Anyway, the last thing I'll say about this is I really did not like Brianna's dress. Her makeup was on point. Her hair was on point. But I just didn't like the dress. I didn't like the pattern. I didn't like the cut. I didn't like the ruching. I didn't like the fact that it wasn't like a true crew neck. It was like came up here. I didn't like anything about that dress. My mom loved it though. I don't know if that's a good sign. My mama probably gonna be on here in the chat in a minute talking shit. Listen, I'm like, I ain't like that dress. Did y'all like it? I really want to know. Did y'all like Brianna's dress? Leave my mom alone. That dress looked like an old couch cover, said Tangy. Okay, I didn't like that damn dress. I'm sorry. My mom was like, I knew you wasn't gonna like that dress. You know what, Caillou Hoos? I agree. The hair and the dress didn't go well together. It was too busy, especially on camera. When you my mom liked it too. When you do on camera stuff, they typically tell you not to wear patterns that are kind of busy like that. But I don't know. Kim K at the Met. Oh yeah, that was a mess as well. That was a mess. Yeah, I keep the hair, change the dress, Brie. All right, let's move on to the women. The women had a conversation. I think the main thing that I forgot to tell you guys, I have tea. I'll tell y'all the tea after this because we're gonna get into we're gonna touch the tea a little bit, and I'm not saving it for next week. Okay, I have tea because one of the cast members DM'd me on Instagram. But let's go through my notes. First, Clara asked if any of the women had brought any lingerie or did they planned on bringing any lingerie on the trip. And Paige, of course, said, yes, I have lingerie and all of that. Clara said that she was open about talking about sex. Why are you not talking about sex at all now? Why are you acting like you are so uncomfortable talking about sex? Listen, here's the thing. I'm married to a very private person as well. My husband's very private. We would never be at a dinner party. I might talk about sex on stage when I do comedy, but you know, these are jokes, okay? But we would never be at a dinner party and me being saying, oh, well, let me tell you what me and my man did last night, or let me talk about sex. That's not what we do. I would just probably say, well, you know, I would listen, I would make a few comments, but I'll say, you know, we're private when it comes to our sex life. We private. There's nothing. What's wrong? Why can't Clara just say Ryan and we choose to be not be open about our sex life? I don't mind talking about sex, but you know, us together, you know, I'm gonna respect the fact that he doesn't want to talk about sex. Why can't she just say that? Why does she have to look at him for approval and then go? Why are you laughing? You're laughing because you see how much you've changed. If they have a sex life, right? I'm sorry, I still think it's hilarious and funny when Paige said she ain't eating no booty, but he can eat hers. Listen, Paige, I'll pick it up what you're putting down, okay? But is Clara picking up what you're putting down? Absolutely not. Paige said he can eat mine. Oh my goodness. This is one of the other biggest lies of the entire episode. Why did Clara say, Ryan brings up sex more than I do? No, he don't. And why you got so much shit to say right now, but you didn't have nothing to say a few minutes ago when he was sitting next to you? Ryan brings up sex more than I do. Shut up, Clara. No, he don't. No, he does not. No, he does not. Lies, lies, lies. Girl. Yeah, I guess the con man has been married twice. We already know Chris the con man been married twice or been engaged twice. Sorry, but anyway, let's move on to the tea. Jacob and Haley. Haley said that Jacob blocked her on all social media. on all social media. Well, Jake actually DM'd me on Instagram. I had my mama guess. I said, Mom, guess which cast member from Married at First Sight DM'd me on Instagram? And she said every single body on the list, and Jake was last. And she said, it wasn't Jake. I said, yes, it was. It was Jake. Jake, if you guys know us, I promise you guys, I tried looking for the messages. First of all, pass him my number, L. I tried finding the messages. I could not find them because my DMs are crazy. Like, I tried finding the messages. I couldn't find them. If you guys know his Instagram, right, somebody even DM'd me and said, hey, I don't know if you know Jake follows you on Instagram. And I said, I do know that, because it was after he DM'd me. Of course, I wouldn't have known that beforehand. But anyway, I couldn't find the messages because my DMs are nuts. Like, I can't find it. But anyway, if you drop his DM, or if you happen to know his Instagram, the person that told me you're watching, I'm happy to tell you. But anyway, Jake told me that he has been watching my reviews since like maybe the second or third episode. He said he cracks up at them. He thinks that they're hilarious. And he even thinks that when I made fun of him and the whole steak thing, that was funny and that he would cry laughing. And so he was a very good sport about it. He did admit to me that he was tipsy because he was telling me stuff. And I was like, Jake, I don't even want to know all this. I messaged him back. I said, Jake, I don't even want to know actually all of this. He was like, oh, I'm a little tipsy, you know. And it was the last week. It was after the show last week. But he said that he went really easy on Haley. Okay? Jake said that Haley didn't have a job while she was on the show. And I know some people are going to say, did Jake tell you that you could share this information? No, Jake did not tell me that I could share the fact that he DM'd me, because, and the way I look at it, babe, is if you wouldn't have DM'd me if you didn't want me to tell people, because I do this. So Jake want me to tell you guys, I'm going to make the assumption that Jake wants y'all to know, because if he didn't, he wouldn't have spilled the tea the way he did, okay? Anyway, he told me that Haley did not have a job. That I'm not sure if she kept that from him, but it seemed to me the way that he said it that his okay, let me see. Somebody said his Instagram is Area Man 30096. Oh yeah, it is. It is. Okay, let me read the messages to you guys. And I have them here. Okay? So I'm not lying. Anyway, so, and why would I lie about this? Anyway, the first message he said, well, because I posted on my Instagram and I said that I need to be one of the new counselors on the show, Married at First Sight. I think I need to be one of the counselors. And he said, you and Miss Misha would be hilarious, is what he replied. And I don't know who Miss Misha is. Some of y'all may know her. I haven't had a chance to look at her YouTube yet, but he said he watches both of us. He watches me and he watches Miss Misha. Okay? I said, LOL, what the F? You follow me? I said, that's hilarious, Jacob. And to look, Haley thought you had no sense of humor. And, okay, she's on YouTube. Okay. Good. Okay. Jacob said, Haley is fake AF. I got tea ready. He said, I hid a bunch of stuff on camera to protect her. I asked production if I could disclose, as it just connects a lot of dots, but we will see. I'm telling you, the first episode I heard of your reviews was the wedding. You had me in tears laughing. He said, even ripping me, I don't care. Ha ha. He says, I asked her if she was seeing someone else because that first fight, No, he said, I asked her if she was seeing someone else, which caused that first fight, because Clara blurted out that she was with the dude 7 days before we got married. She never answered when I asked. He said, not answering is so much worse. So apparently, probably Haley told Clara that she was in a relationship 7 days before they got married, and Clara blurted it out, and this is probably why Ryan told her, Clara, watch your mouth. Jake said, the truth is, I wasn't the banker slash hedge fund golfer that she was looking for. I told Jake, I said, well, I hope you have women in your DMs now, which should make dating more fun. Then he said, Haley despised me from day one. And he said she was unemployed. He said he had to mute himself not to call her ass out. He said he worked from home. He worked from the apartment. And every day she left at 9 a.m. and she came back when the cameras were there. He said she felt that showing up was her trying, and I was literally trying to figure out if she was effing with me or that delusional, or if she was effing with me or if she was that delusional. I sent this little Muppets gif of me like with my hand in my like, oh my God, okay. He said, I brought up the attraction issue to show what was real in my own way while I dragged myself through it. He said, I'm low-key buzzed. Anyway, he said he wanted to leave the show at 4 weeks, but he got talked back into it. Of course, he said, I appreciate your commentary. He said, you were one of the 3 that I listened to weekly. So sorry, I feel like we've talked before this. Okay. Yeah. I said, well, I'm glad you have a good sense of humor. I'm just here to make fun of everyone. And he said, it's strange hearing people talk about you, but I don't give a F. I'm on my pirate ship and I'm having a ball. He said, you're hilarious. Keep going. And, you know, he wished me luck on my comedy journey. So that was it. Jake said Haley didn't have no damn job and she showed up when the cameras was going. I believe it. Why he gotta lie? Listen, Jake is you might think of Jake, a lot of things of Jake, but let me tell you something. He don't seem like a liar to me. He just doesn't. I've worked with plenty of self-proclaimed nerds just like Jake. I've hired dozens, possibly even hundreds of Jakes in my working in corporate America in San Francisco. And, you know, guys like that, they don't be lying. They just don't. So yeah, that was the tea. Hope y'all enjoyed that tea. I think it's good tea, honey. Ain't nobody else YouTube channel got that tea. Anyway, let's move on to our final couple, Paige and Chris. Okay. Paige wanted to be married so bad, you guys. So bad. Listen, y'all got Jacob Instagram. If y'all don't, a couple people want to slide in Jake's DMs, honey. Y'all got his Instagram. Go ahead and slide in his DMs. Let me tell you something, though. The other day when he DM'd me a week ago, he had like 1,000 friends. Now he has almost 16,000. So it looks like he's opened up his Instagram. It's not private anymore. Oh, I see his sister-in-law black too, child. Somebody said that. His sister-in-law black, baby. Okay. Yeah. And Jake, he not looking bad on his Instagram. Y'all go ahead and slide into his DMs. Go ahead and slide in. Now you're going to have to deal with him eating steak. Hell. you're gonna have to deal with him eating liver and onions every day. But other than that, hell, he seems like a great guy. Very honest, very trustworthy. I don't think Jake was trying to shoot his shot at all. I don't. I really don't. I can tell when people are trying to shoot their shot. I don't think Jake was. Somebody say he live right now. Is he? Oh yeah, he is live right now. Jake trying to compete with my time slot. Anyway, let's move on to Paige and Chris. His Instagram's being shared in the chat. Paige wanted to be married so bad. Paige and Chris went to counseling. Interesting. Okay, I don't know why. Why would you go to counseling with somebody who slept with you and then told you they didn't want to be with you? Told you that they had a baby on the way and they were still in love with their ex. Bought their ex a new car, said that she was ugly, the ugliest woman in Atlanta, possibly even. Why would you go to counseling with somebody like this, Paige? It's like, broke niggas can't trust me, disgust me. Got the condo in the Duffy. Trust me, I keep a couple hundred in the Duffy. Couple wet wipes in case Chris trying to touch me. Ew. Paige? Have you not listened to Nicki Minaj? What the hell is wrong with you, Paige? Paige said Con Man Chris said we're not together now because he's immature and not deserving of a woman of this caliber. What the hell does Chris think he's doing? Chris, you've already showed your true colors, babe. We know that you're trash. There's no way that you can come back from your trash ass personality and antics. I don't care how well you talk about Paige. I don't care if you try to repent to black women. Baby, repent to God. Don't repent to us. You can't repent to our ass. Repent to God, honey. Take that up with the God you serve. Don't take that up with us. That's none of our business. Oh my gosh. Paige said, I just don't think we were meant for each other. Now here's the thing. They showed Paige the clip when Chris called her ugly. How has she not seen that? Why did they make it seem like, okay, see you later, Crystal Lee. Why did they make it seem like Paige had never seen the clip of Chris calling her ugly? Did she not watch the show? Ciao. Chris said he didn't want to go over the details about sex because he wanted to respect Paige. He didn't want to go over the details about the Mercedes because he wanted to respect Paige. Now he has so much respect for Paige. He has so much respect for Paige, but didn't have respect for her the entire way through. Bullshit. The host asked Chris why he bought his ex a Mercedes. He said a car is a car. Really? Well, buy me a Maybach then. Maybach music. If a car is a car, where my Rolls Royce? Chris, you sound stupid. You sound dumb. He wanted to hurt Paige's feelings. He wanted to make Paige feel less than. Chris looks like a dookie turd. Chris literally looks like a boxer who has never won a fight. His face looks that beat up. Chris sits down and Chris perms his hair. Chris hates who he is. The low self-esteem, the low self-worth, because you cannot feel that good about yourself if you are willing to disrespect a woman the way that you disrespected her. Come on now. Come on now. This is ridiculous. The pastor, when we did the flashback clip, the pastor's hairline was finally resurrected. I don't know. I'm glad the pastor got a chance to see his hairline was almost touching his eyebrow. Babe, that Beijing he had was dripping down the side, honey. They chose that on purpose. The Beijing was down here touching his eyebrow, honey. It was dripping down the side. God's got a Beijing with your name on it. Oh my goodness, you guys. I said, wow, Pastor. But his hair was fixed during the reunion, which I'm happy. It wasn't dripping. It wasn't touching his eyebrow at this point. Anyway, here's something. I don't know if y'all are going to agree with me. Here's something I don't know if y'all are going to agree with me on. If I had a friend, and me and my husband are having difficulties, no matter what the difficulties are, I don't want your ass sitting down with my husband to talk about this. I don't care if you're a pastor. I don't care if you're a therapist. I don't care if you're a personal assistant, personal shopper. I don't care, baby. I don't care if you a psychic. I don't care if you a spirit. Don't sit down with my damn friend and with my husband and talk about a damn thing. This is between me and you. You think I'm gonna call my friend's husband up and say, let's you think pussy's everything? Well, let's have a chat. Rich sex. No, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. This is between me and my friend. So I agree that it was, yes, Kim or Kimono. It was production being shady and messy as hell. And I feel like it was disrespectful to Chris for the pastor to sit down and have a conversation with Paige. I think it was all the production's doing, though, of course. And I think it was the pastor seeing this as an opportunity for him to come up and be on TV the whole time. But I think Chris did this to be on TV. So I don't think you can run with racists all day. You can't kick it with racists and then say you're not one. You can't gang bang. You can't hang out with gang bangers and be with them while they shooting up people's houses or terrorizing the neighborhood or dealing drugs and say that you ain't with them. You with them. So I'm sorry, Pastor. You call Chris a friend. Birds of a feather. Birds of a feather flock together, babe. I'm sorry. I don't think very highly of you either. And Chris said it wasn't on no counselor, it wasn't on no guidance, nothing like that. And here's the thing, Amanda CW2. I'm not saying it was a big deal. I'm just saying I would not have liked it either. I would not have liked it. I don't think the way that Chris handled it, of course, Chris is so immature. He has anger issues. He needs therapy. He needs help. Serious help. Okay, and only a pastor is not the only help he needs. He needs serious counseling, because telling the pastor to bring his mother effing my mama said, bring your MF outside, pastor, and bring the first lady too. Chris called the pastor and the first lady out to the parking lot because he'll whoop both of them. What? That don't make no sense. And the pastor, here's the thing, the pastor is, I never seen cuss out a pastor like that. Here's the thing, the pastor's delusional as well. Let me tell you why. Because why is the pastor saying, I'm concerned about you guys as a couple. There's no couple, we not together. Why are you insisting that Paige settle for this man? Why are you insisting that Paige settle for this low-life loser? I think Paige is good for Chris. Well, what about what's good for Paige? It's like you guys want women to suffer all damn day and night. We're not suffering so that this man can become a better person. Don't put me through the ringer so that you can be a better person. Hell no. Be a better person on your own. And I don't even know why the host was like, Paige, tell Chris to stop. You tell this, you should have been here if you didn't want him getting into fights. Come on. You should have been here. I ain't telling him a damn thing. I'm sipping my champagne. You want me to tell him to stop? No, where's security? Y'all know he act up every time we film. Absolutely no. Absolutely not. The last thing my mom wanted me to ask you guys is between Pastor and Con Man Chris, who do you think would win the fight? I said Con Man Chris because he crazy. But my mama said as soon as Pastor got up and his little suit almost busted open, honey, my mama said Pastor didn't come to play. My mama said as soon as Pastor got to the parking lot, he would have came with it. Y'all say Pastor? Exactly. I wouldn't have got out of my seat either, Brianna. I would have been like, anyway, child. Yes, I said Pastor thick. Chris, he got a few pounds on him. Their suits was too tight. Their suits was too tight to fight. Hell. Y'all suits too tight to fight, honey. You're gonna see how women feel. When your ball pop out, you're gonna be embarrassed. When your pants bust and your ball pop out, child, you're gonna see what it's like when we fighting outside the club and a titty pop out. It's embarrassing. You're gonna be embarrassed, child. Y'all got y'all money on Pastor Dwight, child. Okay. Pastor Dwight might take the fight. Hell, I don't know. Chris was gone. Yeah. How he want to meet outside, but he left the scene so fast. Chris, don't act like you wanted with Pastor Dwight. Don't act like you really bad about it. You ain't about it. You ain't about it, man. Because if you was really bad at it, you would have fought him right there in the little on set. Now you ain't got to run to the parking lot to have a fight with Pastor, child. If you would have ran up in Pastor's face if you was really about it, but okay. I ain't never seen somebody say, meet me outside if you want to fight. No, you run up and get in his face, child. Oh my goodness. Please turn into Kirk Franklin, okay? Listen, pastors aren't perfect. Pastors are human, okay? And I wouldn't have blinked the eye if Pastor would have slapped Chris across the face and put him in a little chokehold or something, honey. We human. Period. Like my sister say Pastor was about to lose his religion. Shoot, because my sister will lose her religion in a minute, child. My sister, don't make my sister mad. My sister was in the Marines, child. She'll say, I'm about to lose my religion. We have to hold her back. So at the end of the day, God's still working on him. What did I miss, y'all? Did I miss anything? What did I miss? Chris built like a bad bitch. Chris is built like a thick girl that ain't got no hips. Oh, I did not talk about Paige's makeup, babe. I think she did it herself, child. Paige had too much damn powder on. Y'all gonna get enough of wearing all that damn powder like y'all think y'all Kim Kardashian. That much powder should never be utilized. Stop looking at Instagram. Stop looking at Instagram and putting all that damn powder on your face. Because in person and on a 4K camera, it is not giving what they said it was supposed to have gave. Y'all always be like, Jasmine, your skin looks so good. I don't wear a lot of powder. Y'all don't need all that damn powder. I'm trying to tell you, but y'all don't listen. Paige over here looking like she just got, like she preparing for a boxing match. All that damn powder on her face. Stop. I didn't know you ain't had no hips, Ariana. I didn't know you didn't have no hips. Thick girls without hips, they turn to the side, they got a little booty, but they ain't got no hips. That's not, okay. But you work with what you got. I might not be thick, but I got little hips, child. Little bitty ones. They proportionately there. Child, I might not be thick, but shoot. When you thick, but you got a little hip. You see this? Child. You might not be thick, child. Work with what you got. Hell. If you ain't got no hips, turn to the side when you take pictures. Don't put one foot in front of the other because your hips gon' throw that hip out. Your hips gonna look real crazy. You gotta stick that leg out. Oh my goodness. I'm done with y'all today. Go off. I love y'all too much. I love y'all. Y'all are too much. Pop that hip out. Thank you guys. I'm working on some new merch. I want some better quality shirts and stuff, but yes. Anyway, you guys, listen, y'all know that I love kikiing with you guys. We are going to go live again next week after the finale. Of course, I'll be reporting my Ready to Love episode on Friday, so you have the voiceover. I'm trying to, balance. I'm trying to balance. So I'll be going live for Married at First Sight as we finish up. And then I'll be doing the voiceover, my interview videos on Fridays for Ready to Love. Again, Married at First Sight, next week is the last week. If you have another show that you think I should watch, I think that the Netflix shows coming out and stuff like that. I don't know. But if you want me to watch something, comment on this video. I really be looking at the comments, you guys, even if I can't reply to the comments all the time. Let me know if there's something that you want me to watch so that we can kiki until we get to the next Married at First Sight, whatever. And I'm excited about Married at First Sight being in Texas because y'all know I'm from Texas or whatever. So, yeah. Anyway. This show don't never end. I thought this was the last week, Logan. I thought this was the last week, sis, but it's not. I'm like, oh my gosh, y'all gonna listen. Next week is the last week because we ain't talking about this damn show no more after this, okay? But I want to see Jacob. I want to see Jacob and everything he has to say next week. So we're gonna get into it. The Bachelorette. I don't know. We're gonna see. No, part 2 next week. Yeah, next week. We'll be here next week. But we won't be here after that. If they got a little reunion or check-in after the reunion and all that, no. Can I do a review of The Upshaws on Netflix? I haven't watched it yet, but it looks good to me. The Circle on Netflix, I don't know. I don't really find that show interesting. Fun fact is I actually submitted to be on The Circle reluctantly. Like, they reached out to me. I submitted to be on The Circle. I kind of don't want to watch The Circle because I'm like, I'm salty because I could have been on there. But yeah. Jacob said I was funny on his live. Hilarious. All right, y'all. Well, listen, I appreciate y'all being here. And of course, I'll see you next week. Bye.